Hello, welcome to the Paint Wars official tutorial. I'm going to be showing you the basics of how to play Paint Wars and also some other advanced stuff like custom matchmaking, all that. This is going to be an entire guide of how to play this game. Alright, so first things first, when you're in Paint Wars, you join the game. You can see up here, this timer will show whose turn it is. So right now it's Blue's turn, so it'd be Glob's turn over here right now. And if it's your turn, the first thing you gotta do, okay, so see, he just used his turn. So see, now it's my turn. I'm red, and to see what team you are on, you can just look at the leaderboard. I'm on red team, so I start here at my red capital. So you start right here at your red capital. To claim tiles, grab your paint bucket right here in your hotbar. Press claim mode. And then you can only paint over blank tiles connected to your own color that already exists on the map. So like this red capital here. So I can paint the tiles connected to the red. So I can't paint here, see, because it's separated from the color. But if I paint next to it, then I'm able to paint. So that's how you claim blank tiles. And basically each time it's your turn, once you use up all your paint, your turn ends automatically. You can see your paint up at the top here of all these other bars. If I move my webcam, you can see up here at the top, see I'm red. Right now I have 0 paint because it's not my turn. Right now Glob has 1 paint left. Okay, he just used it. Now here's my paint. See, now I have 11 paint. See, I have got a little bit extra this turn too from these 2 houses I captured. Basically, each turn, it randomly rolls from 1 to 10 how much paint you could get. You could get from 1 to 10 paint each turn, and then it also, to get more paint each turn, basically the goal is to capture houses. If you capture like these houses are worth 1 paint each. So if I say, if I own 2 houses like I do right now, then I'm gonna get 2 extra paint each turn no matter what the random roll is. So capturing houses adds onto your paint. And then also, one other thing that affects your paint is your capital, which I'm going to go over now. If you lose your capital, if you do not own all 4 squares in your capital right here, all 4 of these stars, then your paint gain will be cut in half. So say I was to reach Glob's capital and paint just 1 square into his capital, it would no longer fully own it. So when it starts his turn, whatever paint he would have gotten will be cut in half because he doesn't own his capital. So that's one strat you can go for. You can take the person's capital to cut their paint gain in half. Alright, next we have, other than houses, we have factories that generate the map. Factories basically are like houses, except instead of 1 paint each turn, they give you 3 paint each turn. So see, I'm going to go for this factory right here because it's pretty close to me. It's pretty close to this path I'm making. There we go, just got that factory. So in my next turn, I'll get 3 extra paint from that. And then also, you see these little gray things around that? These are rocks. If you like, basically these rocks, they're just in the way. They're just in the way. There's obstacles to make it kind of a little more difficult, I guess, to move around the map. You can also use them, strategize with them, like use them as like a wall. If you see like a good rock formation, you can like make a wall connected to the rocks to cut off like an enemy, which I'm gonna go over how to cut off somebody with Scorch mode, but we're not to that yet. I gotta get to attack mode first. Alright, but yeah, I'm gonna keep claiming tiles. So yeah, just keep claiming tiles, claim factories and houses. And you can't paint over rocks. Here, look, I'll show you. I could try once it's my turn again. Alright, it's my turn again. See, I'll try to paint over this rock. It won't let me. You cannot paint over rocks. So here, I'm gonna just keep moving towards Glob because I think I'm gonna attack. I want to attack right away and capture this middle point here before he does. Basically, here's the third thing on the map that you can capture. It's the middle point. If you capture this entire box all the way out to the ends of these lines, so I got to capture from here to here, like this whole box. If I capture the entire thing, it doubles my paint gain each turn. So whatever paint I get, this doubles however much paint that is each turn. And then, okay, it's my turn again. Now that I've gone over everything you can capture on the map and what they do, now we have building. I'm just going over building since I haven't reached Glob yet. Alright, so here we go, building. So we got 2 different things we can build. We got build village, so you click on that right there while holding your paint bucket, click build village. it costs 7 paint to build a village. So I can click here on one of my own tiles, like say next to my capital right here. Costs 7 paint. I have 10 paint currently, so I have enough. Click right here and boom, look at that. Built a village. Epic. That village will now give me 1 extra paint each turn. So you can either, like, depending on what map you get, because each map generates completely differently, guys. You're gonna get a completely different map than this. It could literally generate anything. There could be like a ton of rocks and no houses and no factories around the map, or a ton of factories and barely houses or rocks around the map. It generates completely randomly each time. And yeah, and you can see if you want to use the same seed over and over again, if you want to play the same map over and over again, guys, you can go ahead and say /custom match in the chat, custom match, and it will pop up this GUI, and then up here the top right, it will show this map's generation, like this, the seed for this map. Type in that seed. This map seed is 508-184-354, and then I'd like invite whoever I want to join me into the game. So if they're in this server, I could like type in their names here, like Glob. I could type in Glob's name, and then I could click generate, and it would invite him to the server and teleport me to that server with this exact same map generation. So you can play in the exact same map generation if you want to, as long as you save the seed, because each new server you join, it will be a completely different map. Like I said, completely different seed. And yeah, so that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I think one of my favorite features about this game, me and Glob here made. And next we have factories, which I don't have enough paint for it yet, but here, get enough paint. I'm gonna capture this factory here, and then I'll build factory. That's the other thing you can build with factories. Unlike houses, with building factories, you can only build 5 max factories. Can't build any more than that, because that would be kind of overpowered, because factories are like OP. They give you +3 paint instead of just 1 like a village. Factories go crazy, guys. Definitely get factories and capture factories. All right, here we go. I almost have enough to get a factory. All right. See, now that me and Glob have connected here, guys, he could attack me, or he could scorch and cut me off from entering his territory. His choice. It looks like, oh, here we go. See, yeah, he's scorched. So see, he used to do that. I'll show you how to do that. I'll do that on my side too, guys, to show you how it works. But basically, guys, while holding the paint bucket, all he did was click right here at the right side with all your different modes. I click Scorch mode, and then once you click Scorch mode, just go ahead and, well, once it's my turn, I gotta wait for it to be my turn. See, he's making a huge, you can do this, guys. It's like one strategy that you can use. You can make a giant Scorch wall, use it as like a wall, guys, because they cannot, basically with Scorch mode, guys, I cannot paint over this tile now since he scorched it. Because Glob scorched this tile, I cannot paint over it. So see, if I click attack mode, now it's my turn, guys. If I click attack mode, I cannot paint over this scorched tile, but I can paint over this blue tile connected to my red tile. See, I can paint over these. Now, to scorch my own tile, to scorch your own tiles, you literally just, yeah, scorch your own tile. So click scorch mode, and then hover over your own red tile or whatever color you are, and then just click on them, and it costs 1 paint to scorch them, and there you go. You can scorch them just like that. And also, one last thing about scorch mode: if you do not have any friendly red, like any friendly tiles connected to the tile you're trying to scorch, it will not let you scorch it. So basically, like, see how I have no other red tiles connected to this red tile? I can't scorch it because basically, yeah, you have to have something to scorch it from. So if I then draw a path over to this tile, see, now that it's connected, I can now click scorch mode again. So I click claim mode to move over to it. Now I click scorch mode again, and now I can scorch it just like that. So that's how scorch mode works. These last 2 modes, I would go over it, but they're both game passes. Wildfire mode and Fortify mode is a game pass, so I'm not going to explain. I could explain that in this tutorial, but I'll leave it for you guys to find out on your own. They're pretty cool, neat little modes. There is a description too if you just want to find out. There is a description, I believe, in the game passes. They're both game passes on this game. You want to get them. Definitely, it would help support the game and also give you an advantage against other players, for real, for real. It's not a crazy advantage, but they are pretty good. They are pretty useful. A normal player without the game pass could still beat you. I've been beaten before by people without the game passes. But yeah, alright, now, see I have 16 paint. I'm going to build a factory, guys. See, just show you that the factory mode works. To build a factory, click build factory, and boom, I built a factory right here. Pretty cool, guys. Yeah, now I can click claim mode. And see, Glob owns the middle point right now, and so he's getting 2 times paint, and it's just war now, guys. That's pretty much the whole game. Yup, and oh, it shows up here at the top, guys, of all the different colors, shows how many tiles you own, so you can kind of get a, like, kind of an idea of how strong, like, different colors are, like how strong different enemies are. Like, right now, Glob has 170, about to hit 180 tiles. I have 52. Kind of shows the power difference. And this game can be played with up to 4 players. There's 4 colors. There's yellow, blue, green, and red. You can play this. So yeah, it's a 1v1 v1 v1 free for all. It's free for all, or you could make an alliance with someone. There can only be one winner. So eventually you're gonna have to fight them, but you could agree like to a truce to team up on one person who you think is too powerful right now, so you need to team up on them. So you could work diplomacy, and there can be a lot of diplomacy to this game, guys, to win. Gotta make allies, yeah. And then you're gonna have to betray them no matter what, because there can only be one winner. But yeah, that's how the game ends, basically, guys. But once you're the only color existing on the map, if there are no other colors existing on the map, then that's when the game ends and the map resets. So once the game ends and you're say you're the only color existing and you win the game resets, and then it generates the exact same map over again. The seed does not change with the map resetting. It's glued to that server, basically, guys. So with whatever server you're on, that's the map seed for that server. But if you all leave the game or you create a new server on Roblox, then it will be a completely different map, completely different seed. But yeah, otherwise you're gonna get the same map over and over again. Or you could even, if you really wanted to, you guys could just go custom match instead of just leaving and trying to, I don't know, get a new server or whatever. You can literally just go custom match, like I said. / custom match is the command again. And you could type in just some random seed if you want. You could just type in any like custom random seed to see what you get. You can just make up seeds, guys, to see what you get. That's another way you can just get a different map every time if you want a different map. If you're bored with the map you played in whatever server you're battling in. Yeah, so I think I've gone over everything. Yep, that is the game. That is the game, guys. This is Paint Wars. No, it generates 1 if not inputted. Oh, oh yeah, okay, that's another feature. Guys, with custom match, so let me open it back up again. If you type in no seed here, guys, if you type in no seed, then it just generates a random map. So if you just want something completely random, you don't even want to input your own numbers, if you just type in nothing, it will generate just a random seed and give you a completely random map. So you can do it that way too, guys. It's very cool game. I hope you play it. I hope you understood this tutorial. I hope it helped you out understand this game, and I'll see you on the paint battlefield, guys. I'll see you on the paint battlefield. Bye.